Hey guys, welcome to FPS Intel. Today we have a great video because Raven Software has finally talked about the big changes that are coming to Call of Duty Warzone. If you like this video, please leave a like, a subscription, a comment. It is greatly appreciated to be able to continue improving the channel. As you well know, the new Battle Royale of Battlefield 6 will end up coming out on Tuesday, to which Activision has ended up making a move. They do not want to be left behind, and that is why they have ended up releasing all the information about Call of Duty Warzone, including Season 2. This is the first time that this happens. We have information about Season 2 of Call of Duty Warzone without even the game having come out. It's an outrage. Raven says, our focus for the year ahead boils down to 3 pillars: Battle Royale, Resurgence, and the future of the game. So let's jump into it, starting with Battle Royale. Raven describes Battle Royale as the foundation on which every new mode, feature, and memorable moment has been built. While the studio continues to innovate across the entire game, Raven believes it's essential that Battle Royale remains a core pillar of its work. For that reason, the team is expanding Battle Royale to include support for multiple large maps through map rotation. Although hosting several large maps wasn't feasible in the past, Raven has now taken the necessary steps to make it possible. This feature won't be available at the launch of Black Ops 7, but it's planned as a key addition for early next year. If you don't remember, back when they released Caldera, they said they couldn't have 2 Battle Royale maps in rotation because the system wasn't ready for it. Now, mysteriously from one day to the next, they have said that yes, they can do it. The excuses they said was that they could not have 2 maps in rotation since the old generation consoles were not prepared for it. However, now they announced that yes, they are ready. This is a little strange because Warzone continues to be played in the old generation, and the map rotation will continue to be in the old generation. How will they have solved the problem? Perhaps they could not do it from the first moment, but they simply did not want to, and they ended up forcing us to play the map that they wanted. The reality is that this is planned to end up coming to Warzone, but not with the launch of Black Ops 7. Now the question is the following: what will be the map that they will end up putting in rotation? According to what the community says, the best map after Verdansk would be Al Mazrah. But Raven has not confirmed anything yet. Earlier in the spring, with the re-release of Verdansk, Raven announced a more deliberate approach to change in order to preserve the original Warzone launch experience. The studio still stands by that philosophy, but plans to increase the frequency of updates and improve the way new features are introduced to players. The goal, Raven explains, is to maintain balance, continuing steady progress while ensuring ongoing seasonal support and quality of life improvements. They have also talked about Resurgence mode. Raven acknowledges that players have made their voices heard. Rebirth Island and the overall Resurgence experience have started to feel somewhat stale. To address this, the studio is delivering a full refresh of Rebirth Island in Season 02, featuring updated points of interest, a visual overhaul, and several other improvements designed to enhance gameplay flow. Please note that these changes will not be applied until the launch of Season 2, meaning we will not see improvements to the mode until 2026. The launch of the new Haven's Hollow map in Season 1 represents another step toward revitalizing Resurgence. Over the past few months, Raven has made adjustments based on feedback gathered during early previews of Haven's Hollow. The latest version of the map has already received highly positive responses during Call of Duty, Next, and internal testing, setting the stage for what the studio hopes will become a standout addition to the game. As always, Raven looks forward to hearing player feedback once the map goes live. Shortly after launch, Raven plans to reintroduce map rotation to Resurgence, allowing players to switch between Rebirth Island and Haven's Hollow. The team is also exploring opportunities to bring back classic maps in future seasons, with an improved version of Fortune's Keep already in development. Raven's goal is to ensure that each map has space to shine, without overshadowing the ones players love most. No comments has been made about Vondel or Ashika Island. People would love to see those maps back, but it seems we will have to wait a little bit longer. Raven explains that the studio is fully focused on shaping the future of Warzone, working to deliver significant and meaningful improvements across multiple areas of the game. In the coming weeks, Raven will share an in-depth look at its plans to increase the frequency of updates, with a stronger emphasis on balance changes, occurring no less than twice per season. The studio's approach to weapon and attachment balance is undergoing a major shift, with redefined weapon rolls at launch followed by several balance passes each season, featuring adjustments tailored specifically for Warzone. These regular updates will go beyond weapons, encompassing changes to ground loot, perks, equipment, contracts, and more throughout the year. Next month, Raven will release its seasonal roadmap, followed by a playlist blog. Limited time modes will serve as a flexible and controlled testing ground for experimental features, such as wall jumps and grappling hooks, allowing the team to iterate quickly. Fans can also expect the return of popular modes like buybacks, featured in new weekend-only playlists, alongside brand new experiences, including one that allows players to fast-track their loadouts. In Season 2, Raven plans to lean further into content favored by the competitive community, introducing more ranked play camos than ever before. The studio recognizes the importance of a robust private match tool and is committed to improving it in the coming year and beyond. Starting with Season 1, players will gain the ability to remove participants directly from the private match menu before a game begins. Finally, Raven expressed excitement for the arrival of the new Blackout experience on Avalon in Season 2. The success of post-launch modes like Resurgence has demonstrated the value of taking bold yet intentional creative risks, an approach Raven believes the new mode will exemplify. It's funny because they ended up announcing that the Blackout experience was going to end up being published in spring, that is, around April. Now, however, they tell you that it will be throughout Season 2. What we can expect is that Season 2 Reloaded will end up coming out, that is, in March. Therefore, they have brought forward the launch of the Blackout experience on the Avalon map. They know perfectly well that the game is in free fall and want to do everything possible to get people interested. This is the first time in history that they end up announcing practically 6 months in advance what the new content is going to be. The team emphasizes that this is only the beginning, with much more to come. Raven encourages players to stay tuned for the next Warzone intel drop, which will reveal further details and provide a first look at upcoming updates. We'll have to wait to see the roadmap, but it looks like Activision is very lost. There's no direction. They don't know what to do. They're trying desperate measures, and I think Warzone is not going to recover with these updates that they're going to end up putting in. We'll have to wait to see how everything turns out. I hope this game ends up improving because it does look like something will improve, and I hope Warzone goes back to what it was a while ago. Thanks for watching this video. This was FPS Intel. See you next time.